Good morning. I hope you're having a great start to your week and that you're ready for another Psalm thought. Today we're going to be in Psalm 144 and verse 12 where David says, "May our sons in their youth be like plants full grown, our daughters like corner pillars cut for the structure of a palace." David understood the value of what we put into children. Saturday was National Childhood Memories Day, so here we go. Let's talk about some childhood memories. Remember Hot Wheels? I do. One track I loved was a drag race set. It was designed for two parallel tracks, probably about 15 to 17 feet long. The beginning of the track was clamped to a countertop. It held two cars that released simultaneously at the push of a button. At the end of the track that included a loop was a checkered flag, and that flag, it would drop to the side of the first car to cross the finish line. Well, now it was showtime. Time for the competition. All my favorite Hot Wheels, maybe a Johnny Lightning or two, they were entered. They would race two at a time. The fastest car was determined, and that car would advance, and the process would continue until one car turned up as the overall fastest. And then I would start the whole process over again and determine the second fastest car and recorded the results. And several years ago, my mother gave me a memories book, and in that memories book was the list, if anybody's interested in knowing. I remember Bible readings. When I was young, we read the Bible at home. At supper time, my brother and I, we would alternate bringing a scripture reading to the dinner table. Childhood memories. My parents, they both taught in the Bible school program at Highland Park. And then the decision was made to send the three of us to Mars Hill Bible School, where we'd get some more intense Bible study. My brother and I, we were trained at a young age to participate and lead in worship, and I can't point to any one thing that brings me where I am today, but I understand it was probably necessary that all these things had to be in place for my Christian heritage to grow and to mature. Those are the kind of childhood memories that I want for my children. And I know if you're like me, you probably lay awake at night and think about, how can I point my children to heaven? It's biblical. Deuteronomy 6, verses 7 through 9 says, "You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand. They shall be as frontlets between your eyes. You shall write them on the doorpost of your house and on your gates." That's what I want for my children. What are some of your childhood memories? What are some things that helped your spiritual formation? I'd love to know about that. I want to go to heaven, and I know that you do too.